Hello, this is a test. This is a test.
Hello, this is a test. This is a test. This is a test. And now, straight from Pelzer, South Carolina, you are live with Poke and Kafka. Poke Kafka. Kafka Poke. Pocahontas Kafka.
Okay, now look over here. Hold this back. Now let's talk about this. What's going on
Um, what do you mean what's going on?
with this storm? Let's
Well,
look at it. Put it in motion.
put it in motion. It's in motion.
All right, let's see what's going on.
What's in motion is in telecast. And it does seem as if the storm has not moved much, but I can't use the mouse. Okay, let's get back here. We're zooming in, zooming in again, zooming in again. Okay, does look like the rains are being held off land, just right on the coast, in the same place that it was earlier. Does not seem to be developing into a hurricane. And it does seem that they are keeping the rains off, except for some of the rains in Boston and Hartford, Montauk, Long Island. But I guess CNN was wrong, unless they're going to just hold it there and then develop a hurricane tomorrow, the next day. It just seems to be precipitation, not very many clouds. You can still see the frequencies. Oh, those wonderful straight bands of precipitation. And frequencies on the outer edges of the precipitation. Yes, another man made storm, but I guess they spared a lot of the people on the East Coast up north. Hopefully, it will continue and then just dissipate or start heading east.
I just coming back down.
I know. This is a very bizarre storm. It first started heading up the east, then up the east coast, then it started going more east into the ocean. Then it came back west, heading towards the east coast again. And now it looks like it's going south. Maybe they're just tantalizing us, keeping it there, holding it there, threatening us, threatening us. So I don't
Wonder
know.
if anybody is getting flooded there. It's not really on the land, is it?
No, no, and it seems as if just Boston and Hartford, Connecticut, Massachusetts are getting a little bit of rain, and that's it. So this is Long Island, and my sister seems to be getting some rain.
Is your sister older?
Yes, she is. Let's not talk about my sister.
Okay.
Um, and just a shattering of rain in Massachusetts and Rhode Island and Connecticut. That's it. Maybe they were being nice, those crazy people who control the weather. Maybe they were just holding it off for Labor Day, and then they'll bring it on in tomorrow. Maybe they didn't want people to be sitting inside. They wanted them to be eating hot dogs outside. But you can see the ultra low frequencies in the precipitation right here.
Back it up some
Back it up.
so I can see more.
Oh,
Oh, it looks like it's coming back down.
right. Maybe we'll get hit with the hurricane.
Well, let's just look at some other stuff, and then if something comes up, we can read it.
Look at some other stuff.
Yeah, let's look at some other news.
Like Hillary Clinton fighting back her violent coughing attack. She struggled to fight back a coughing fit while campaigning in Cleveland, Ohio. Oh, Hillary, disgusting, repulsive. It looks like she's about to fall from the podium. I wish she would fall. All right, let's go to Drudge. Let's see. Phyllis Schlafly is dead at 92. 92 years old, this woman. And she was writing and being interviewed and still fighting right up to her last day. And years ago, I couldn't stand this woman. I really, really thought that she was absolutely nuts and crazy. And that's when I was locked in my liberal progressive thinking. And in the recent years, I began to respect her quite a bit, actually. She fought the good fight, 92 years old, and she was still at it right up to her last day. Conservative icon. Absolutely. But North Korea has fired 3 ballistic missiles. I thought that said at the G20 leaders meeting in China. No, it as G20 leaders meeting in China. What else do we have?
I don't know, but I want to see the microphone's like a foot and a half away from you. Um, this is a test.
Hillary has compared herself or himself, Bill Clinton, has compared himself to Robin Hood. What a joke. Robin Hood, what? He stole from the rich to give to the poor? Really, Bill? Really? These people are whacked out. These people are friggin' insane. We've got to get rid of them. We have to get rid of them.
How do we do that?
Well, people have to rise up. People have to get their courage up. People have to demand that these people get off the stage. People have to stop applauding them and hold them accountable for their crimes. That's the only way that they will ever, ever be held accountable. It's up to the people. It's not up to the Justice Department when they have their friends who happen to be the head of the Justice Department. But Bubba was heckled during a Detroit parade. They didn't want any NAFTA boy. Bubba is Clinton. Oh my God. A study has come out and it reveals that working out 2 days in a row could suppress your immune system. Wow.
Oh,
Oh my God. Not the GMOs,
well, that's good because
not the toxic chemicals and metals that they're spraying that we're breathing, not vaccines, not the toxic water that we're drinking, not the medications that you're taking, medications put on the market as safe and they're not. No, it's working out. It's doing something healthy. They're now telling you that that could suppress your immune system. That's how sick our world has become. I'm sorry, I interrupted you. Or maybe you were interrupting me and I didn't allow
yeah,
it.
I was.
Okay, so what were you about to say?
Well, I was just saying that might be a good thing if it was true, because for me, I have an overactive immune system. I need to suppress it.
Oh, you have an overactive immune system?
Yeah, that's lupus.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. And did you know that sex with robots could become addictive?
No,
Do you want to get a robot and try it?
I
See if
think
you
I
become
think
addicted?
that's very bad for people.
I'd say. I'd say that sex with a robot, well, that's kind of, you're helping to break down humanity. You're helping to destroy humanity. And if you need sex with a robot, wow, you better get out. You better, like, I don't know, get out and talk to people. That's pretty scary. A disabled man has been beaten and strangled for an ATM card. I think that's ATM. Yes. And DC, Washington, DC is on the edge over MS-13 crime fears. MS-13, I believe that is an El Salvadorian gang, MS-13. And I believe that MS-13 is the number one most violent gang. And guess what? With our open borders, we have been allowing MS-13 gang members to come in freely across the border from El Salvador. They come through Mexico and they come right into the United States. So we should all have fears about MS-13. An emergency TV alert mistakenly ordered full evacuation of Long Island for that that storm that is mm, raining in the ocean, not where they said it was going to go. So, yeah,
Wow, how about
they
that?
ordered mandatory evacuation of Long Island. How many people did evacuate? Well, it was a mistake. Sorry. Go back to eating your hot dogs. It's Labor Day weekend, okay? Enjoy your barbecues when you get back from your evacuation. This world is insane. Totally insane. Let's check out Activist Post. Let's check out the headlines on Activist Post. Deadstream Media shows bias in reporting on violence at Dakota Access Pipeline protest. Deadstream Media? I guess that's mainstream media. Of course, they didn't really accurately report what was happening in Dakota. And yes, this private security firm hired private security officers who were walking around with German shepherds, and they actually walked up to the protesters and allowed those German shepherds to bite them. Another vaccine bombshell, glyphosate. Yes, I posted that on Facebook earlier that today that vaccines, many of the popular vaccines, even flu vaccines, the meningitis, the shingles, the pneumonia vaccine, the MMR vaccine, and a host of others. Those vaccines have glyphosate, Roundup, okay?
Oh,
Oh my God. Hungary becomes first European nation to ban Rothschild's banks. Now that is good news.
see if
Just to
that
live in a nation where their leaders were actually doing something and telling the truth. I'm sorry?
see if that Intellicast is still running on the right tab over there.
Yes, it
Yes.
is. Stop it.
See if that helps our situation here.
Okay. So what else do we have? U.S. torture without borders. An attorney with the state of California reports being gassed inside her home and taken to a hospital emergency room following repeated, repeated incidents of electromagnetic attacks. The attacks took place during an extended court battle over her mother's guardianship. An anti police corruption activist in Medford, Oregon, reports an aerosol attack on her dwelling, which causes her to lose consciousness. An award winning author pens a memoir concerning how the NSA tried to hack into her mind. A former intelligence officer lines her apartment with boom boxes in order to drown out chatter of electronic voice weapons. She reports that her mission was successful and the voices have stopped. Are these women are these women crazy? Or is it the US government now testing its weapons on selected civilians? Yes, people are targeted. Okay. I am beginning to lose energy. 39 can't recalls and don't remembers prove Hillary is not mentally fit to be president. She wasn't mentally fit when she was first lady. She wasn't mentally fit when she was a senator. She was not mentally fit, even far more deranged when she was Secretary of State. So, no, she is not mentally fit to run for president, to be president. She is only mentally fit to be
In
either
prison.
in a prison or a psychiatric institution for the rest of her life. Ciao.
And I agree.
What does this say?
Huh?
What does that say?
Stop broadcast.